This video is long overdue. ARIES is fully completed and I already made a full project report which is viewable on my website, but I also wanted to just make a brief video showing the operation of ARIES. ARIES is the Advanced Remote Ignition and Evaluation System for let-space propulsion development. It is used to test solid rocket motors and collect test data. ARIES is housed inside an orange hard case which connects to the motor test stand. There's one connector for the test stand load cell and LEDs, and a connector for each of the two motor ignition channels. CRIS is the remote control for ARIES, which is housed in a 3D printed case. CRIS communicates with ARIES via radio. The screen on CRIS displays igniter resistance in milliohms, the status of ARIES, and the sensor data, which in the current setup is the load cell force in grams force. Shortly after ARIES is turned on, it will beep shortly to indicate that it is ready for use. At this point, ARIES and CRIS can both be armed using their respective arming switches. While ARIES is armed, it will write sensor data to the SD card. To ignite the motor, the ignition button on CRIS must be pressed 2 separate times to verify ignition. ARIES will then begin a 10-second countdown during which it beeps and flashes the LEDs on the test stand. There are also LEDs on both pyro ignition channels that turn on whenever power is being delivered to the igniter. This is helpful for debugging. I consider ARIES my first real engineering project outside of class projects. I tried to make very good documentation for this project, of which this video is a part, in an effort to build a habit of documenting my projects so that others and myself in the future can easily understand them. I really enjoyed learning PCB design and gaining a lot of experience with embedded programming in C while working on ARIES. It was a very interesting project that allowed me to learn a lot about the engineering design process. Thank you.